Hi, my name's Robert Czernkowski. I'm standing for election to the New South Wales Divisional Council of CPA Australia. If you want to know why I'm standing, don't take my word for it. Do a little bit of research. Have a look at all the stories in 2017 in the Australian Financial Review and other newspapers about CPA Australia. Work out what the governance failures were and why they occurred. CPA Australia, when they heard Brett Stevenson, a CPA from Armidale, start talking about this, shut down the Find a CPA tool on the CPA website to stop us talking to each other. That's why some members set up cpamembers.org. Have a look there. Look at the discussions. See what the problems were. There were a lot of problems in CPA. And the main problem was we had a board that was not accountable to members. Also, have a look at a few other places. Jen Dalitz on her website has done a lot of documenting of the events that have transpired and of the problems at CPA Australia. So why vote for me? Let's keep it simple. There are two things we need to improve the organisation. Bringing back direct member election of the board to make CPA Australia accountable for members, and fixing the CPA brand, which has been damaged by all of the mess that's been happening, not just over the last year when this became obvious, but over the last few years when the brand was cheapened through advertising an undressed CEO and a book full of cliches. So, two things. Direct election of the board. The current board was appointed by a representative council. And if you actually look at cpamembers.org, you will see that the structure of CPA Australia at the moment is so complex that members don't have direct input into election of the board. The board cannot represent members unless it is directly accountable to them, not indirectly through some representative council. So we need members to be able to vote for the board, like in most other organisations and certainly like in all public companies, so that the board is accountable to us, the members. Secondly, the CPA brand. The CPA brand's value derives from all of the things that we do as accountants, as CPAs, from our competence, from our friendliness, from our proactiveness in dealing with clients' issues. So how do we restore brand value? We restore it by making sure that the value derives from the work our members do. Our members are the brand. We are the brand. Every time you walk into a CPA's office and you get competent work, you are valuing the brand. That is where our brand value comes from. The previous board's strategy was frankly wacko. For some reason, they thought that building the CPA brand involved an undressed CEO, that it involved sponsoring obscure sports like underwater soccer or whatever it was that board member Graham Wade was involved in. Putting billboards around airports. Who's not been in an airport and seen billboards for the naked CEO? Every time I saw it, it made me want to throw up. Why are we wasting money on this? And don't forget the TV show we paid for on Channel 9. We paid for that. Having the former CEO interviewing people who, look, I might have great respect for, but I'm not sure how they either build our brand or establish value of an accountant. Interviewing an astronaut, what's that got to do with being a CPA? Now, I have to give you a disclaimer. This mess was caused by, not only, but by some people who came from academia. The danger here is that a small group takes over the organisation. Having a member-elected board is a guarantee. Well, nothing's a guarantee, but it's going to mitigate against that. You should understand that a lot of academics did some great work behind the scenes to get rid of Alex. However, as I've said, there's only one way of stopping a small group taking over an organisation for its own interests. One, a directly elected board. I, as a divisional councillor, would push for that non-stop. Secondly, and here's where we're all guilty, encouraging members to participate. The only reason these guys managed to take over was that not many of us turned up to AGMs. Not many of us voted. Hey, maybe we should do something like increasing member fees for people who haven't voted in the last election. Look, I'm not sure. That's a wacky idea. But we have to participate. This is our organisation. Only through a directly elected board and encouraging members to participate will we ensure that CPA Australia acts in the interest of all members, those in practice, those in industry, and yes, people like me in academia. Sorry if I sound angry, but this issue has made me very angry over the last year, and that's why I'm standing. If you choose not to vote for me, thanks for listening anyway. Please look at people's biographies and vote for people who are going to make a change. Individuals don't matter. It's the organisation that matters. Thank you.